Hello, ladies, in my private Facebook group. Hello, hello. Let me give a second. This is a spontaneous Facebook Live, so just give it a second and see if anyone pops on. But I just got inspired to come in and do a Facebook Live about something I love talking about. And that's talking about, well, two things. Two things I love talking about: sex. I obviously love talking about sex. And I also love talking about dreams, which is something I haven't talked about as much in this Facebook group. So that might be a little new to you. If you're a private client, you know that um, I am like a huge, gigantic fan of working with dreams. I think dreams are a portal into healing, a portal into awakening, a portal into understanding our habits and the things that are holding us back in life. And dreams have had a significant impact on my healing around sex and my personal sexual awakening. So I'm just going to share about that. So you're going to hear about my sex dreams. Ooh, that's fun to share about. So I'm going to talk about two sex dreams I had and how they were significant and how they've made an impact on my sex life. One was recent. I had one recent. That's why I'm inspired to talk about it. But one happened a long time ago. So first I'll talk about the one that happened a long time ago. So I don't even know how many years ago this was, but if you know my story, I used to suffer from a condition that caused sex to be painful for over 20 years. I was really shut down sexually. I thought, women everywhere are having this amazing sex, and why not me? Why all the other women? Why not me? I didn't understand how to heal my sexuality. I didn't even think that a pleasurable sexual life was possible for me. I couldn't have imagined that it was possible for me after 20 years of just pain. And at the time, I was working with a teacher who uses dreams to access parts of ourselves that we've shut down. And I thought, well, maybe I can use my dreams to access, if I do have a sexual self, maybe I can use my dreams to help me access that. And so I asked for a dream. There's a process that I take clients through around using dreams to help wake up pieces of yourself that you've been disconnected from. And it's a real simple process. You just ask before you go to sleep. So I asked for a dream that would show me what it would look like if I had a pleasurable sex life. I just said, just show me in my dreams what that would look like. And I had a very hot, very electric, very orgasmic sex dream. The funny thing, it was with Russell Brand. I don't know if you know who that is. He's a British, I think he's British. He's a comedian, I think from England. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It wasn't about him. But in this dream, I had this really deep orgasmic experience. And what the dream was showing me, that it was possible for me to have a pleasurable sex life. It was possible for me to have an orgasmic sex life. I just didn't know how to get there. But the dream gave me a doorway into at least knowing that that was possible. So that was one of the very beginnings of my sexual healing journey. Hello, if you're just popping on, I'm talking about my sex dreams and how to use dreams to help get in contact with pieces of yourself that you may not be in contact with. And so, this is just like, I have women contacting me all the time that are like, there's something really wrong with me. I'm broken. All the other women are having great sex and I'm not, which isn't true. It's totally not true. And feeling like there's no hope. I hear that one a lot too. Like I've been disappointed in sex my whole life and there's just no hope. Not true. Like, your body is wired. I say this all the time. Your body's wired for pleasure. You came into a body that's hardwired for pleasure. So I would invite you, if you feel that way, if you feel like you've never really felt the depth of your sexual pleasure, ask for a dream and see if you get one that might show you what's actually possible for you. And so recently I asked for another dream because I felt like I was ready to take my sexual experiences to a new level. If I've just been getting this feeling lately like, oh, there's this whole new level to get to, but I don't even know what that level is. Like, how can you know something if you've never experienced it? So I asked for a dream to show me what would be the next level of my sexual opening. And I had the most amazing sex dream. And what was so significant about this dream was that, not only was it just really hot, it was super orgasmic, just so orgasmic. But what really stood out to me in this dream was, in the dream, there was no shame whatsoever. And I'm someone that's worked on my shame. I have lots of tools for shame. I give clients lots of tools for shame, because shame is a really big thing that holds us back. And I've worked through so much of my shame. But in this dream, what I was shown was that there was even a deeper level to get to of shamelessness around sex. That even after all the years of work I've done, there's still some way shame is still living inside of me at some level. Not like it was, 7 years ago, but at some level it's still there. And I wouldn't have even known that if it hadn't been for this dream, because in the dream I could feel what it felt like to have zero shame, like zero, nothing. Like it wasn't there, nothing. And because I got shown that, I got to see, like, oh yeah, there is still some places and some level of shame that I'm experiencing around sex. And there is this whole nother level for me to get to, a whole nother level of healing shame. So dreams, again, they're such a great way to get in tap, because they bypass our conscious mind and they get in deeper in a way that we can't get to in our waking state. So just a really simple thing to do is, just before you go to sleep, just say, dear dream world, please show me what it would be like for me to be sexually free, or please show me my orgasmic potential. I write it down on a piece of paper, I put it under my pillow, and then I see if a dream comes. Sometimes dreams will come and you won't remember, sometimes they'll come and you will. But the more intentional you are with your dreams, the more likely you're able to remember them. And if you're feeling so called, if you're feeling that you feel stuck around your sexuality, if you feel like you have capacity for a lot more pleasure, but you don't know how to get there, I want to encourage you just to reach out to me. Send an email to sarah@sarahjkennedy.com, and we can set up time for a 15-minute chat. And we're just going to talk about what are your struggles and what's blocking you around accessing that deeper potential that's possible for you. I've supported lots and lots of women who thought they were completely helpless around sex, really turn that around, because it's, like I said, it's your natural state. Your body is hardwired for pleasure. You were born into a body that's wired for pleasure. So that is completely possible for you. And you can also ask your dreams. Okay, bye.